You've done this 1,000 times before, and you probably think, once it's in the bin, that's the end of the story. But over the next few weeks, I'm going to take you on a journey, and I'm going to show you that the fate of your rubbish doesn't have to be waste. It can actually be the beginning of an amazing process of recovery and renewal. But it all starts here with the decisions you make in what goes where in your bins. Now, we may think we're pretty good at digging big holes in this country. But I've got to tell you, we're not too bad at filling them in either, with mountains and mountains of rubbish like this. In WA alone, we commit over 3 million tonnes of rubbish to facilities like this, and that's one of the highest rates in the Western world. But the really good news is, things are starting to change. Now, the SMRC is a partnership between Fremantle, Coburn, Melville, East Freo and Kwinana, and they've begun the process of turning this around with the recent upgrades to the state-of-the-art Regional Resource Recovery Centre here in Canning Vale. It's a wonderful multi-million-dollar investment in technology and science, and at the heart of its success is you and the decisions you make in your home and what you put in your 2 bins. It really blows me away, but the reality is the majority of this rather unsavoury mountain of mess will be transformed into wonderful compost. It all starts on the floor as the team separate the stuff that should never have been put in the bin in the first place. The dirty 3 are broken glass, batteries and textiles that can just clog the machinery. And then it begins its journey of transformation, and it's taken to these giant pipes called digesters, where it slowly turns and cooks for 3 days through the age-old process of composting. And what about those odours? Well, a recent multi-million-dollar investment in this biofilter solves that problem. Now, you might not be able to see it, but I hold in my hand one of nature's true success stories and the beating heart of this massive plant. Trillions of supercharged bacteria and fungi, and here in this veritable talent academy for microbes, they are bred and nurtured to extraordinary levels of production so that they can literally eat the liquids, remove the odour, so we're just left with this wonderful material minus the smells. Once that composting process is done, it ends up here where it is finished off, being turned and nurtured to give us this amazing stuff that thankfully looks and smells nothing like the rubbish it started off as. You see, it's your decisions that you make way back at home that determine what happens to your waste. Is it going to be landfill or compost? So remember, recycle right and put your rubbish in the right bins. And if you want more info, just visit the Recycle Right website.